In the UK, strikes are continuing throughout the approach to Christmas as the cost of living crisis has hit workers across various sectors. Railway workers are set to walk out today for a second day in a row, and Royal Mail staff are also set to start their industrial action. The first day of rail strikes left services at a very low running capacity, and coupled with heavy snowfall made it nearly impossible for road and air travel. Today, around half of rail lines are expected to be shut again. Meanwhile, support for continuing industrial action on the UK's train network remains amongst commuters.
Absolutely, completely get that. But, you know, I think there comes a time you have to stand up for yourself, and I think that's what they're doing. So I understand, and in a way I support them.
Obviously, it's really frustrating when you have to add extra time to your commute. But I mean, ultimately, I completely support their right to strike, and that they have their reasons for doing it. So I'm in favour of those. It's just unfortunate that it's disruptive as it is.
The UK has experienced a wave of industrial action on a scale not seen since the 1980s. UK nurses are set to walk out for the first time in their union's 106-year history over pay. Rail workers will hold another two-day strike from Friday, when they will be joined by bus drivers, highway workers and airport baggage handlers. Border Force staff checking passports at major airports, including Heathrow and Gatwick, will strike over Christmas. Well, for more on this, our correspondent Alex Isat joins us again from London. Alex, the strikes continue, the chaos continues. When will this ever end?
Well, that's a good question. How long is a piece of string? I don't think that anyone has the answer to that. Of course, today you can see that we're outside a delivery centre at Royal Mail, and the Postal Workers Union is striking today. Now, it's not all about pay. There's a lot of conversation about pay, but it's also about archaic working conditions. These strikers here said that they were asked to do parts of their job that they did not sign up for. That's carrying heavy packages, that's doing voluntary weekends and evening work as well. So it is all surrounding that pay packet that we keep hearing, but ultimately there are other issues that seem to be involving many of the unions. They do say that they really want to be pushing to help for the future of all of these industries, and the only way they can do that is by striking now. And of course it may be a convenience, and in fact many of the unions have apologised to everyone within the UK, business owners and personal as well, to say that they are sorry, but they want to try and do something so disruptive that they want to push the government into making these changes, which they say are fundamental. But it does seem to be slightly bringing the country to a slow grinding halt, and people are questioning some of the unions' actions. The RMT itself, with the train strikes, people are getting extremely frustrated not being able to get to work. With the Royal Mail, people are asking, do we still need them? Do we still have this ability to send letters and parcels? We have it in other agencies, so do we need something like the Royal Mail, especially if they're going to be holding us all to account? But it does look like that the rest of December is still going to be full of strikes. We are hopeful that when the Cobra meeting happens later with the government, that they may start to push forward with the nurses' strike. They still have the rest of today to potentially stop that nurses' strike happening tomorrow. But with all of the other strikes that are going on, it won't feel like it's much of a win for the UK publication at all.